Hi, Zeus here. Today I'm going to show you how I used Rocket Choppa and Everspark in 5-engine combat in Season 31 of Warships to get to Diamond level, and I'm going to show you how to best use Rocket Choppas to achieve that. So I've been at the Diamond level for the past couple of days, and this is my base. It's a very, very difficult base to beat. Now I'm going to show you some typical battles in Diamond level that I did. This base has a Doom cannon and max level rocket launchers. Very tricky base to beat. What I'm going to do here first is I'm going to send my Rocket Choppas all the way down to the left side, and because there's no cannons or boom cannons or special defenses there to harass my troops, I don't even need a shock to take that one engine down. Here I am worrying about the boom cannon and the cannon behind it. Throw down one shock, take down the defenses around it. Now beyond that, there's a boom cannon that's a bit of trouble, so I'm going to retreat right away. And then I'm going to take down a couple more defenses that aren't going to cause me any trouble, just to clear the path. Because what I want to do is I want to get Everspark in there to provide a shield for my troops as they're moving forward, because Everspark continuously spawns critters. Now I threw down a shock to take down that boom cannon that's a problem behind the engine there. And the next thing that I have to worry about is getting my Everspark in front of my Rocket Choppas. So I'm going to flare Everspark over there. Meanwhile, they're taking down this shield generator, sky shield, and another engine. And then beyond that is another boom cannon and a cannon, so I have to shock those. And now I'm starting to use the Everspark special abilities. I throw in Critter Swarm. And the basic plan here is, because that Doom cannon that's underneath the sky shield can just shred my Rocket Choppas very quickly, I'm going to try to swarm the zone there with critters, either throwing down boxes of critters or hitting Everspark's Critter Swarm ability, and just overwhelm the Doom cannon, because it's a single shot, and even if it takes out 3 or 4 critters at a time, it's still going to be drowning in critters. So I took down that. Now the last thing I have to worry about is that cannon, so I throw down one shock on the cannon, and this base is beat. Pretty awesome. So one key point I did mention earlier is that the Everspark was not sent in right away, because I'm going to send the Rocket Choppas around on a tour, and there was a bunch of boom mines and mines that were dangerous for the Everspark, and if you lose Everspark, you're in big trouble. All right, the next one I'm going to show you is a bit of a variation on that design, but a little bit harder base to beat. This base has not just a Doom cannon underneath the sky shields over there, but also a shock blaster, and those shock blasters are really hard on Rocket Choppas. They have a very long distance, and they can take down a Rocket Choppa. If they just hit it once, they'll then lock in on it, and it's going to be gone in a few seconds. All right, so the next thing I have to worry about is that boom cannon and cannon on the left there after I took down that first cannon. And I have to worry a little bit about that cannon on the right. Unfortunately, I did get one of my Rocket Choppas there. Another shock allows me to take down that other boom cannon there. Now I'm going to clean up the area here, take a little bit of time to knock down some defenses, gain some gunboat energy, and then I'm going to come back at that cannon on the right to clean it up. Throw down a shock, and there's also there's a cannon there, boom cannon over there, so I got to be careful of that, get out of the way of that. And now I'm going to flare all the way back to take out this engine and the boom cannon over there. And then after that is done, I'm going to swing back to where that engine on the point is, and then work my way down the line where the Rocket Choppa is. Now, having my Rocket Choppas out of the way of that rocket launcher is a good thing right now, because the rocket launcher will, over time, pound the Rocket Choppas into oblivion, especially these max level ones. Now, as my Everspark's come around the corner, it's spawning critters that are distracting that boom cannon and the rocket launchers, and that's a very good thing. just moving down the line here, and then I'm going to have to shock that boom cannon or distract it with critter swarm, which is what I did. And now the next thing to worry about is the shock blaster, but I don't want to confront the shock blaster until I've taken out the easy engine in the back, because it could be that, you know, my opponent takes down all but one of my engines, and then if my attack fizzles, you know, I would lose. So I want to take down the easy thing. Also, what it does is it spawns a bunch of critters out of Everspark. A bunch of them hit that shock mine. It's really helpful because they come in stages. I hit another critter swarm, meanwhile, from Everspark. And now those critters that were shocked are going to come down and provide an additional layer of protection for my Rocket Choppas. Meanwhile, the Rocket Choppas are chewing through the defenses, and they almost got the shock blaster down. I lost first Rocket Choppa to the Doom Cannon. But again, you know, since Everspark is spawning critters, and even that Rocket Choppa went down spawned 2 Zookas, which the Doom Cannon would target, it's going down, and the base goes down. So that's how you do it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please subscribe to the channel, and thanks as always to Hercules for help with the video editing.